Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Copy Corner with Terry Schilling and my copywriting sidekick, my partner in crime, Dan Marzullo. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. How are you today, Terry?
I'm doing good, man. I feel like it's kind of feeling like a regular work week again in the sense, considering chaos is all around us, but just trying to stay productive and positive. And how about you, man? How are you holding up during these times?
Yeah, I'd say overall business as usual, right? Because we all work from home, so it's not a huge adjustment for me and you.
Yeah.
But obviously things are changing a little bit with the way times are right now, so definitely still aware.
Yeah, absolutely. And today, to all our listeners, the topic for the Copy Corner today, we want to talk about really how to sell your services right now. When the economy is unstable, when recession is kind of near and the word being thrown around. So we want to, talk about as freelancers, how you can really sell your services right now to hopefully gain new clients, and continue working and building this business. Dan, what would be your best piece of advice right now?
Yeah, I think right now, just from what I've kind of observed over the past several weeks, and this kind of advice would be pretty specific to freelancers and contract creatives. I've noticed on LinkedIn, a lot of people in my network have been posting, reaching out, looking for freelance help a little bit more than normal. I think, a lot of people are cutting the workforce down, their staff, just the high cost of in-house employees. So I've actually noticed an increase in people looking for freelance help. So my advice right now would be just to really keep ears and eyes on your network and keep an eye out for those opportunities if that's what you do and you're looking to pick up additional opportunities right now. Network with your network, reach out to those people that you have connections with and just keep an eye on them, see what they're doing and ask if you can help. That's kind of the immediate opportunity that I see. But what about on your end, Terry? What are you kind of thinking right now?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is that I think you need to be aware that you still need to sell, but you don't need to be so blunt about it, maybe how you typically do. Because now, businesses are hurting. Small business owners, other entrepreneurs who may be looking for freelancers, they want to find ones that they can trust and help them right now. So, of course, you want to just have empathy and be self-aware of the times. You don't want to go into and start promoting how, coronavirus-proof SEO strategy. That just has no empathy and you're not being self-aware. There's a lot of emails right now. We're all getting flooded with emails from brands who are doing some things right. And some are kind of being really blunt about, trying to, own in on this coronavirus and sell because of fear. I don't think that's the right way to approach it. So, even with your copywriting service, web design, email marketing, be self-aware. If you have an email list, send an email. Don't just say, hey, I'm here for you if you need help. Don't be so generic. But, just talk about, we're understanding what's going on right now, and we're offering these specific services to help you solve X, Y, Z during this time. If we can be of any help, let us know. And so start by kind of sharing that empathy and understanding where the business is coming from. And, Dan, I want to ask you, what type of industries have you seen, kind of reaching out for freelancers, or where do you think that we can take advantage of it, by promoting our services?
Yeah, sure. I think what I've noticed is some of the bigger enterprises right now, right? The bigger organizations that aren't as directly affected. And I would say industry-wise, probably, a lot more software and SaaS products I've seen reaching out because they haven't been as directly as affected as, say, the restaurant industry. So that's, I guess, what first comes to mind there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think even like healthcare and maybe even like fintech companies too, like you brought up software, but there's a lot of companies out there in healthcare who are doing things like, whether it be on the lines of telehealth or some other products, people are still online, people are still buying. They're just not, buying out of, wants. They're more buying out of necessity now. So there's still opportunities. More entrepreneurs may be wanting to do more web courses and selling webinars and things like that. So if you're a designer or if you've helped out with email launch campaigns as a copywriter, now would be a good time to maybe focus in on that side of the services that you offer. But one last piece of advice, Dan, I think you and I can definitely attain to this, is just keep in touch with your community of freelancers and creatives and continue to celebrate any wins that you have and be top of mind, because maybe they have some work or other clients who need a copywriter, need a graphic designer. I think that's super important, just because we're kind of out of touch from going outside and having physical interactions with other people. A lot of virtual connections right now. So just keep in touch and find different maybe groups on different social media channels and keep connecting with them and try to socialize that way as much as you can.
Right. No, good advice, Terry. Yeah, keep an eye out on your network and talk with them digitally right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the big point, Dan, is just that now is not a time to completely shut down just because you don't think clients are willing to hire. Like, I know not a lot of them are buying, but it's still a time where you can sell your services if you are self-aware and have empathy. And again, like you said, keep a lookout for opportunities.
Right. Absolutely. So that's what we got for you this week, guys. Hopefully that was helpful.
Yeah, hopefully it's helpful. Hope you guys are staying productive and positive. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let us know any questions that you have, whether about selling your services in the comments. And, we'll be keeping in touch with you guys. Anything else, Dan, before I give my typical sign off here?
No, man, I guess I would just say, if any of you guys out there are struggling right now, reach out. I'd be curious to hear what you guys are having trouble with. And if me and Terry can, offer any kind of help in any way, let us know.
Absolutely. Love that, Dan. Well, guys, as always, love what you do. Proceed with passion. We'll see you on the next episode of the Copy Corner.